24th of July. If you're new to my channel, it's a weight loss channel and daily life journey of my life, kind of like my diary. We do a bunch of recipes, cook-alongs, what I eat in a day, my weight, my feelings, my daily life. Whatever goes on is in it, kind of like a diary, I guess. That being said, I ate too much. I'm about to show you what I cooked. I ate all but 3 because Dino ate 3 of them and he actually liked it. A miracle, right? Anyone who follows along knows he normally does not like 99% of all keto type foods, no matter what they are. Okay, he liked my hamburger in a bowl. He's liked my salads. He's liked a few things, but never any concoctions, especially anything using keto chow. We will be using keto chow, but you can use any unflavored protein thing you have. You can even, I guess, use almond flour or coconut flour, any kind of floury thing, even lumped in flour. I'm thinking. I still haven't tried it yet. I'm probably butchering that word, but anyways. So you're about to see all that. So yeah, like I said, I ate too much, so my breath is away right now. Plus I had to run across the yard because it had lightning when I was running across the yard a second ago. So I kind of ran really hard and fast and trying to catch my breath back. Yeah, so let's go ahead and watch that. Go ahead and watch step by step how I did it, what it is, and all that good stuff. You've already seen the picture in the thumbnail. Then we'll come back for a little chit chat because I'm missing my Fitbit charge 5. And why do I not look happy? We're going to discuss that after you watch this part. Okay, so I have 15 ounces of ground chicken that I ground the other night. We are going to be making my chicken fritters or whatever you want to call them. I was calling them fritters, and I've been seeing people make it similar, calling them chicken nuggets. But they're calling them chicken fritters. I don't shape them into nuggets, and I don't put them in an air fryer like everyone else is doing. So, we're going in. I've never made this much at once, so we'll see how it turns out. Going to use 3 eggs since we're using 15 ounces, so almost a pound. Might go in with another egg, we will see. Let me get my little stirry thingy. Let me get a bigger one. Hold on, I'm having trouble finding my good one. Mix these eggs in here. Now, I'm not going to put much flavoring in here. At least not the first batch. Because I really like the taste of the stuff I'm throwing in here. I'll probably do maybe the second batch. So I am going to put some pepper. We definitely don't need salt. Oh no, my battery's died on my scale. Well, we're not going to be using a scale then. We're going to have to do this a different way. Because I think, Freya, Mommy can't hold you. Yeah, I don't have time to sit here and unscrew that. So, I am starving. No, Freya. So, we're going to have to do it. Hold on. I have another scale. Let me look. Give me a second. Oh my gosh, I'm tripping over cats. And no, I did not go put batteries in it. I would have to go look for a screwdriver to dig in, but I own 2 of these scales. I just moved it from the other area. Alright, so we are going to now put in at least a scoop of savory chicken keto chow. You can put in any unflavored protein powder you want in here. Even maybe use some lupin flour, which I'm still got to play with. Still got to play with that soon. Just going to incorporate this all in here. might go ahead and do 2 because it is way bigger than I normally do. We'll do 2.5. See what we got going on. And no, I'm not eating this all by myself. Well, I might not even make it all today. I might put some away for tomorrow. Okay, just gonna tear this out. Now I have 8 ounces of shredded Kobe Jack I did a few minutes ago. I'm going to use a 1/4 cup. I am going to measure, but I'm going to start with a 1/4 cup in case y'all don't have a scale. So this is a 1/4 cup. I'm going to go ahead and do a whole 1/2 cup, so 1 more 1/4. Okay, that wasn't a full because it should be 2 ounces even. Oh, there we go. So it's either 2 ounces right now or 1/2 cup of cheese. Now, if y'all press down, you might get way more cheese than I'm getting in your cup, because I've seen some people like, what's in a cup? But then it weighs way more than it should because they just really press down because they love cheese so much, right? We're also going to be using some cheese in the pan. Okay, so I have no clue how much I want of the Parmesan. I'm not a big, huge Parmesan fan, but this will help it do what the thing I want it to do. So I'm just shaking a good amount. So far we are at 8 grams. And I know I'm going to need some more. You're going to go to 16. Okay. So serving size is 5 grams. So just keep that in mind when you use this. We go to 15. So it's 3 serving size. Okay, mix this up. All right, so now I gotta get my pan ready. I'm not putting my ingredients back because what if I think it needs more of something? This is totally experiment. I normally use it out of the can, already cooked chicken. So this is completely different because I usually use 1 can, 1 scoop of keto chow, 3 or 4 eggs. Like, I know it all by heart because it's all pre-measured. This is fresh chicken, which might mean I'm going to need to do a different thing than butter. Butter is going to get hot quickly, so we will see if it can burn. So we'll see if butter will work or not with this experiment. We'll see if I need more eggs or not. Let me put them over here. All right, I'm gonna let this heat up. This butter is heated up nicely. So I'm gonna sprinkle some cheese. I wish this was a finer cheese thing, but my thing only does the big ones. We'll have to buy another one. I mean, I have a fancy cheese one, but that would take forever to grade. Okay. Now, hopefully I can clean this really well because this is my cookie scooper. I wish I had an ice cream one. That would work better. Okay, I gotta turn the fan on. Sorry, guys. I know it's annoying. I know it's loud. But it's smoky. This might not work. I might not have done that fast enough. Well, that sucks. Throw it on top. me get a spatula and see. I have a plan next time. We're going to do it a different way. Because these are raw, which I forgot. Next time we're going to cook them a little. Then raise them up and throw some cheese on them. And I got to find the thermometer because I lost mine. I think it's at my mom's, so I need to find something I can use. Okay, here we go. So we're just gonna let these cook so they get 165 temperature. Back to my thermometer. That's the size of this other room. There we go. Alright, so I have a thermometer to work with. Plus, I like these very crispy. So, the next batch, you want to stick around for too, because we're going to do some bacon crumbles in the next batch. We'll come back when these are done. Okay, they've literally only taken like 3 minutes so far, and it says it's like 170. So, technically, they are more than ready to come off, but I'm going to brown them just a tiny bit longer for my taste. Put them over here because if we put them on a napkin, they are going to get soggy. We want to crisp them up, keep their crispiness, not get all soggy. So, like a cookie cooler rack. I'm going to use the air fry rack for it. Okay, so I'm going to want some more butter. And I'm going to try it this time without adding the cheese to the bottom. And I'm going to have to hurry because I accidentally just got some chicken on my thumb. Which means I'm going to have to try to do it left-handed, what I want to do. Okay. Nope, let me wash my hands. Alright, gotta get that bacon in there. You can mix the bacon before you drop it in, but I don't want bacon in the whole mix, so I'm just going to do this. And I'll press it in. I don't want tons of it, just enough. Oh yeah, the bacon's making the pan pop. Alright, hold on. Come on. Oh look, we're browning up without even throwing in cheese. But I used the cheese to make it crispy, so we will be throwing in some cheese towards the end. Okay, I'm going to let this cook for a few minutes. I'm going to add a tiny bit of cheese to the top, so when I flip it, it can get crispy, and we'll do the other side after we do this one. So the one ingredient I meant to stick in here and didn't was paprika. Paprika would be great. Okay, go ahead and sprinkle some on this. Garlic, onion powder, those are great ingredients to throw in here. As just the keto chow already has a big ingredient to me, like it has a very strong taste already. But I am doing them different ways, trying them with no seasoning, with seasoning, with bacon, no bacon. I think I'm going to store the rest for tomorrow. I am not a fan of raw chicken at all. I hate messing with raw chicken. But the canned chicken did not let me lose weight. Okay, didn't do anything health-wise for me. So we're trying to do it fresh. I grinded my own chicken. Got Kobe Jack cheese that I grinded up myself. No starch in the bag. Kobe Jack's the only one that I've lost tons of weight the whole time through keto, and it doesn't give me stomach issues. What was I thinking? Okay. Oh, I gotta clean that. Hold on. Like, when I mean not a raw chicken fan, so not a raw chicken fan. I'm so afraid. Like, raw chicken, raw pork, I'm always worried. Alright, these should be more than done because I've cooked these way longer than I cooked the other ones. Okay, I'm going to let it cool down and we're going to come back for a taste. Okay, so I'm using 2 tablespoons of G. Hughes barbecue, hickory. That's what I have. It's still very hot, but we are going to give it a try. I don't feel like being on cam right now. Okay, this is one of the normal ones with no bacon. So let's try it. Well, it's not that I don't feel like being on cam. I have to twist everything around because I don't have a tripod right now. Okay, I need to try it without the sauce. All I taste is sauce. Okay, now without. I think I like it better than the can. It's a totally different taste though. I should have put some more seasoning in it. This is the bacon one. Mushroom and bell pepper will be tomorrow probably. The paprika makes all the difference, y'all. I might need the barbecue sauce. Don't skip the paprika. So much better with the paprika. I'm actually going to sprinkle some on all of them. I'm also a fan of paprika. I like the Spanish style and I like smoked. Probably won't even eat my barbecue sauce. It's so yummy. Okay, it is 6:30. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat. And yes, I got on the scale today. It was 189. It is just staying in the upper 80s, lower 90s. I cannot make it budge. I'm hoping using that chicken that is fresh, not in a can, not processed. I'm hoping that will make a difference. Oh, those things were so yummy. I didn't even use the barbecue sauce. I didn't need to. That was just taken away from the taste. So yeah, they were amazing. Like, that is a new thing I'm going to probably put in my journey. You can probably use way less cheese than I used as well. The finer the cheese is, the less I'm able to use, but I needed to spread out, and they were so big, and it just, yeah. So, but I still didn't use a lot, right? Because for 15 ounces of chicken, I did not even use a total of 3 ounces. I weighed my cheese that I had left. It was 8 ounces to start with. I had 5. So I only used 3 ounces for it all. Yeah. Fitbit. Last night, it went dark. It was fully charged. It shouldn't have went dark. I put it on the charger, walked away for an hour or so, came back hot as friggin' daylight. Tried to reset it, it won't reset. Hot, hot, hot. Every time I plug it in, like, burn your hand hot. Then I went on their forum, trying to actually get their number, which every time I go to the page is completely blank. It's 401, cannot be found. But it seems the update that went through on the 22nd has been turning people's screen black and overheating it, and nothing happening. It's like crashed it. And I just did the update yesterday. So yeah. Trying to get a hold of them. Don't know if they'll replace it, because it is a replacement. Because the one I bought, the little places where the band goes in completely ripped off. So there was, no, not that one. That was the 4. The one that they had to replace is because the screen kept flashing no matter what I did, no matter how many times I reset it. It was broken. The screen was broken. And now this one I got this year and from them as a replacement, and it is broken now. So that's why I don't think they'll replace it. I love Fitbit, okay? The 4, I had issues with the connection pieces that would break off and get destroyed, and you have to get a new one. They fixed that in the 5, but now the 5 is having an issue with overheating and stuff and burning people. Or not working at all with a blank screen or a flashing screen. These are common complaints people are having. So they need to fix it, because I can't be without my Fitbit. I've had all the way from a 2. I've had a Fitbit on my wrist since I started my keto journey almost 5 years ago, and I feel naked. I keep looking for it. You can see the mark, okay? You can see the suntan right there where my Fitbit is always at, right there. I keep looking all day long for the time for my steps, because this one, which is way more expensive, the Samsung, you cannot sleep and work with it all day long. The battery dies too fast. It is, well, right now it had an update and the battery's being way better than it ever was before, but you can only wear it for 24 hours max. The Fitbit, 5 days before I have to charge it. This one's awkward. It doesn't always work. The steps are incorrect. It doesn't pick up the movement like the Fitbit did. This is a phone watch. The other one was just, you know, a Fit watch. And I love Fitbit app, okay? I love their app. But I don't want to go pay $150 for one. There's too many things I need to do right now, okay? I gotta get cats fixed. Which there's no way I can pay $500 and something per cat. That's like $1,000. That's just not in the budget right now. There are other things that has to be done too. Yes, it has to be done, but $1,000 is definitely not in the budget. No way, no form. A lot of the stuff I buy on my credit cards that have no interest, but you have to buy certain things at certain places that have no interest for like 2 years, and then you slowly pay it off. Well, there's no such thing as that with cats. It's like interest. And I don't want any more credit cards on top of it. So, yeah. That has to be done. That is a concern. And I think I'm doing the tires and painting them for my raised beds, because then I just have to pay for paint, which will be way, 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 way cheaper than buying beds. Now, I might build one, but most of my raised beds are going to be tires. It will work out just fine. It has worked out amazing over on the other side. There were some things I wanted to discuss, and my mind is just completely forgotten, because there's so much I have to do this week. I have so many appointments, so many things to do. I have an echo on my heart on Wednesday. I had to pick up my daughter's paperwork for her doctor's appointment, but I have to pick that up on Tuesday, and her doctor's appointment's the following week. I have to pick up my mom's microwave tomorrow. Hers exploded. I ordered her the microwave I want. Yep, but I think it's too big for my counter. That's why I haven't gotten it yet. The sale ends really soon. It's at Sam's. It is a XL air fryer, pro air fryer, power air fryer, whatever the main brand. Air fryer is the original one. Microwave. So it's a microwave, an air fryer, and an oven, and a roller. Like, you can put metal pans in this microwave. You can do all kind of stuff, and I want one so bad. But it is $140 even on sale. I'm not going there right now. I'm being very thrifty with the money right now. I need to make a stretch. YouTube ain't paying like they used to. Okay, I'm getting the same amount of views. I'm making the same amount of videos, but my pay has gone drastically down. So like I'm not even making $100, which means they won't pay me. The check needs to be $100. So there are some months I'm having to wait multiple months to get any money. And I was making $300. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but I've heard a lot of people complaining that they're not making as much money from the ads anymore. So I don't know. So I'm being a little more thrifty. Plus the website, I never knew I had it on auto pay, and you pay once a year. It charged me again, and I called them, and there's nothing that can be done. It's not on auto pay for next year. So I'm going to try again. Because I was pissed off at it. I almost broke my computer because I was so excited. I spent hours one day putting it together, making links over to YouTube, writing the stuff in there. I was so proud of myself. I got 3 whole web pages done, all kind of recipes in there. Saved it. Hit saved. It said it was saved. Went back to look at it. It was gone. Called them. They said it probably was my internet connection. Okay, because I saved it multiple times. But I guess, supposedly, my internet connection said it saved when it didn't save. Which I can believe it, because my internet's so sucky. And I never went back to try to do it again because I was so angry. Like, I was fuming because it's very hard for me. My dyslexia makes it extremely hard. Spelling, getting the words all twisted up and everything. Words not looking correctly, even though that is how they are supposed to be spelled. My brain's like, no, it's not. And then I have to ask Alexa, and then my brain's like, see, you spelled it. It looks stupid, but you spelled it right in the first place. And so it's very hard with words for me, but I really wanted the website because everyone's always asking about recipes and Facebook. I don't really like using the Facebook group too much because I forget about it, because I don't like going on Facebook every day because it's always something bad there. I've kind of been shying away from logging in every day, and so I'd rather just have a website where I can go put the recipes and stuff. But holy crap. Supposedly it's easier now because they teamed up with a different company now, so I'm gonna check that out after all this crap goes through. My daughter's got a lot of doctor's appointments. I do, like, August is jammed packed. I know I'm being asked by multiple people in my messengers as well, am I starting the keto coaching yet? I haven't, because I don't know what I want to be able to give my full attention. I might start soon with 1 or 2 people just to test the waters. Like, right now I feel like I'm testing the waters with my sister. She's doing low carb more than keto, but I feel like I'm testing the water. I like how excited she is and how she listens, and it's not an argument whether or not I know what I'm talking about. And I know with y'all, it wouldn't be an argument either, because you see me lose weight. You see me struggle. You see me say over and over again, what works for one person's body might not work for your body, might not work for my body. It is a test, try, and see. I know so many people who can eat the canned chicken and lose tons of weight. Not me. There is something in them that it's just, I don't know, the sodium or whatever, but I don't lose weight eating it at all. Might be keto, supposedly. My ketones might be fine, but that weight ain't budging. Inches ain't budging as long as I'm eating it. Same with sandwich meats. Ain't budging, not going down. I'm going to swell and not lose any weight, and I've seen a billion people get to lose weight on it. I did the first year. I really wished I recorded my first year, but I was so embarrassed. So embarrassed how big I was that I just couldn't do it. But it flew off me compared to like now it's a struggle. But I still lost 212 pounds in total. Well, no, in total it's way more than that. And if I could get back to 168, then I could say at least I kept 200 pounds off. Right now I am give or take 20 pounds above that. So I've still kept at least over 180 pounds off after 5 years. With all the stress, all the non-sleeping, all the new activities, all the food issues, all the health issues, all the C word issues, I can still say I got 180 pounds off that I kept off. 100%. Probably a little over that. Well, okay. And that's with keto. Because I used to weigh in the 140s. Or not 140. I used to weigh in I can't even talk today. The 420s. 420s. And I keep forgetting that because I only count what I weighed when I started keto, which was 368. Because it's a keto channel. I'm just telling what I lost on keto. The 428 to 368 was low carb. I actually got to 320, and then I started gaining weight back on low carb. It didn't work for me, and I got to 368, and then I found keto. So yeah, I've lost way more weight than I give myself credit for. And I had to remind myself that the other day, that I'm literally being hard on myself when I'm not counting all the weight I've actually lost, because I did it not doing it with keto. Okay, that's like 58 pounds and some. I think it was, I'll have to go look. I think I got to, my biggest was 432 or somewhere around there. It's right between that and 429, somewhere in there. So that's another 50 something pounds that I've never counted when I tell y'all how much weight I've lost. Okay, when I sit here and think about it, even though with the weight I put back on, that's more weight than I tell you when I say 212 pounds, because it's a keto channel. I'm telling you what I've lost using keto. I could sit here and say, well, I've actually lost 58, 67. Wait, I have to be adding that wrong, because there is no way. Hold on, because if I just did, hold on, because I think I'm about to be pissed off at myself for not giving myself the credit I need just because it was a keto weight loss. Hold on. I just had an aha moment. What the hell? Probably because I've gone up in weight, so it pisses me off. And because I did it on low carb, not keto, so I haven't been counting it all these years. 6 years ago, I went and looked. 434 pounds 6 years ago. At my lowest, 158. That means I lost in total using a low carb and keto diet, because it was low carb and keto. So we're going to do a different thing right now. So, using a low carb and keto diet, I have lost 276 pounds. Which I've told you on videos before. But I never added it up because it wasn't keto. So I never ever sat here and gave the actual number. As of this moment, with my weight gain, I still have lost 240 something pounds. My heart is like pounding on my chest right now because I never gave myself credit for that. Never, because I only did keto. I was doing it as a keto diet. I gave myself great credit going from the 434 to 320. I gave myself so much credit for that. It was low carb. I did it within less than 6 months. But within 3 months, I got back to 368 and felt like a failure. And I was still doing low carb, but it wasn't working for me because low carb and the low carb that doctors put you on is like 120 something carbs a day, and you can subtract fiber, and it's not true low carb in my opinion. And that's why I gained the weight back. It was not healing my body issues, my polycystic ovary syndrome, my insulin resistance, all that, my heart issues I was having. It wasn't healing any of that like keto did. But wow, I should have made a whole video just on realizing that I need to stop being so damn effing hard on myself, because I've lost more weight than anyone that I've ever met personally. Like, why haven't I been counting it? It was low carb because I failed and went back up in weight. I've only used the numbers from when I started keto, and that's great for my channel, but it's horrible for me. I should have been satisfied with 200-pound weight loss, right? Even 100 or 250. But I was thrilled at 212. Like, that made me so happy that I lost that much weight. But I didn't. I lost 276 pounds by then in 6 years. And that's going up a lot, y'all, because I did like the whole going to Hawaii, going off keto, gaining 30 pounds, coming back, losing it every 6 months. Like, I did that for 4 years. So, wow, we all need to give ourselves slack, because I bet there are things y'all aren't counting either. Anyways, I'm like totally in shock right now. Like, I never sat and added it up. I'm still at a 240 something pound weight loss. Even go back to 190. I'm still have lost that much since the beginning of my whole weight loss journey. And yes, some of it was low carb, went back up in weight, found keto, and but it's been a staircase roller coaster. I don't regret any of it. Like, it is what it is. And I am not done. Like, when I finally get to my goal weight, which I will, can you imagine when I say, because at that point I will definitely say, okay, this is what I did with my keto, but a low carb and keto, this is what I got. Holy crap. Anyways, that being said, I better stop getting so mad about my loose skin in my thighs, because it could be so much worse losing that much weight, especially since I carried my weight drastically in, like, from my belly button down. That whole lower bottom of my stomach, my thighs, my butt was gigantic. Like, I probably had 100 pounds on each leg. Like, it was so huge. You couldn't go to the bathroom, like, in a regular stall. It had to be a handicapped stall. I couldn't sit in a normal one. Couldn't go to movies. Couldn't do anything. The scale's been frustrating me the last couple of days, because I am on point. I am anywhere between 15 and 900 calories, flopping it back and forth. I am anywhere from 30 to 89 fat, flopping it back and forth, trying to keep my body guessing. My protein is anywhere from 90 to 160, and I'm literally doing it on purpose, because every time I just stick to one way, lately my weight just keeps going up. And I know I had the C word. I'm still getting over all the issues, and now I got whatever issues. I'm having some kind of woman issue. I'm going to that doctor this month too, in August. So we're going to get to the bottom of this, and we're going to get the weight off. But every time I get upset, at that scale. I have to remind myself I need to go write me a note and put right there in front of the scale. This is where you originally started. This is how much you've lost. Because I am totally cheating myself, not giving myself enough credit.